You're asleep?
And you got a nap. Are you ready?
Ready?
Well, I'll talk about when we go home.
Patty was in high school and we lived in town. And the telephone rang.
Mom.
The telephone rang and the mother answered it, so they asked to talk to Eva LaRuth. Well, Mama told them that they had the wrong number. And when she hung up, Daddy says, Minnie, that's your daughter, Pat.
We never called her that.
We never called her that.
My gosh. Who was calling?
I don't know who was calling.
But she had to put that on her marriage license.
Oh, yeah.
So Patty left to go to school to Waco after she got out of high school. She left to go to business school.
Business school.
And lived at Bertie and Otis's.
Right, and got a job at McCory.
Yes. Did she finish business school?
I don't know where she did now.
I don't think she ever, we don't know if she ever went. I guess she did.
Oh, she did.
Yeah,
she
she
went.
went,
But I don't think
Because I remember one Easter, we did go to Waco one Easter, because that's the first time I ever got a chocolate rabbit, and Patty bought it for me at McCory's.
Aw.
A big chocolate rabbit.
Wow.
So I wouldn't eat it, and on the way home it melted in the car.
It melted. I remember it melting, and we ate it with our fingers.
But I was so disappointed because it melted.
Oh, we cried.
I did. First time I ever had a chocolate bunny.
Oh no.
We did go to Easter up there.
Yeah, one Easter, I remember that.
And so tell the story about Patty meeting Charles and.
we don't
We don't
know.
know.
We don't know.
Oh.
They,
We don't know
well,
nothing
she
about
met
it.
him in McCory's,
Yeah,
but Daddy,
we don't know. We don't know. That's all we know.
yeah,
Well, yeah,
Maybe in
but
Waco. I don't
and
know
then
if
got
McCoy,
married
she
without
met her.
telling Mother and Daddy.
Well, she was of age.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that didn't matter. That hurt.
I know. Oh, yeah, I know it. They called home and said that Patty called home and said she was married.
and she didn't tell any of y'all.
No, and Daddy was never really fond of Charles after that. I don't know if y'all remember that or not,
Oh.
but he never did really like him. He didn't like too many of his son-in-laws anyway.
Well.
But I'm serious.
He liked
He
me.
liked Charles.
And Freddie,
He liked Charles.
yeah, and Charles, but he
Daddy.
didn't like son-in-laws too much. And then they came home, and I remember that's where that picture was taken of Patty and Charles by that car.
Yes.
Yay.
That's such a
Car.
great
We
picture.
were down
I
there. We
forgot
went
what
down
year
there
that
when they
is,
came
so.
home, and we took those pictures and things
Yeah.
while they were
Right.
while we was there.
Patty had a suit
We were in
on.
Longview.
And Charles was in the Navy too, right?
He was in the Navy.
But Patty ended up living in Baytown a lot when Charles was gone
Overseas.
overseas.
Well, she came
But this
home.
wasn't during the war. This was
No,
after the
no.
war. Okay.
She came home to have Charles Wayne,
Oh.
and then she went back, and Mama said she wasn't going to let nobody else come home and have a child, a baby, and take it off, because she was there 6 months
Oh.
with Charles Wayne before Charles got back, and then she moved to California. And then he went back overseas, and she was pregnant with Daryl, and she came home and had Daryl.
And they
they
was
let,
patient with everybody.
So your mom really put her foot down.
She should
they
have.
they left right before Freddie and I got married to go back to California.
Oh.
Daryl was born in February, and we got married in August.
But when Bill was stationed at Fort Bliss in El Paso, we all went out there,
Uh-huh.
and Lily went home with Charles and Patty
Smith
from
and
El
Son.
Paso. They met us in El Paso.
They wanted to be fun too, but she didn't want to go off and leave her boyfriend. So I went.
So you went to California?
I spent the summer out there.
Oh,
and they
that's
brought
awesome.
me back home.
Where in California did they
They
live?
were
San Diego.
San Diego.
Oh, they lived at Chula Vista.
I know.
Oh, that's a beautiful area.
Yeah.
Love that.
I went on my first date out there.
Really?
Patty let me go.
That's great. So how old were you?
15.
Wow. And then you came home. And how'd you meet Freddie?
Well, I went.
Well.
There was a group of girls and her mother would always take us to the football games and everything, or to skating or whatever, because her parents were divorced, and she would always take us girls, and they traded the station where Freddie worked at, and we went by the, you know how crazy girls act.
Mm-hmm.
So he was putting the gas in the car. Back then they swept out your floorboards. So I says, would you sweep out our floorboards? And he says, pretty please with sugar on it. I said, okay, pretty please with sugar on it. And when he got through sweeping it out, he says, where's the sugar? I said, oh, I left it at home. So we left. Well, they started teasing me about it because I chickened out. And so I says, all right, Miss Jones. I says, you drive back by there, and when I roll the window down, call him out, I'm going to kiss him on the cheek, and then you leave. So that's what I done. That's how
Oh
we
my
met.
God, wow.
Well, no wonder you wanted to marry her.
Nobody else would do that.
Well, my sister says nobody else will put up with me but Freddie.
That's the truth.
You know, I cleaned that floorboard out, I looked up in the pretty blue goo-goo eyes, and I go, oh, that's he, that's her.
That's great.
And we dated about 6 months, and I had my engagement ring for 3 weeks before I would tell my daddy, because I was afraid to tell him. And then when I did tell him, I felt bad, because he looked at Mama and he says, well, I guess we're going to be all alone.
But then there was Jean.
Yeah.
But I was out in nursing school.
Okay, is there any other things that you can think of that you're like, oh, wow, I want to talk about this or that or anything?
Oh, we mean own up?
It doesn't matter from whatever. I mean, if there's something we didn't cover yesterday or...
But everybody did come home to have their babies, to a point, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Jean and I didn't.
I didn't. I was only there
Of
next
course, you
door.
live next door. Mother'd go trotting over there.
Oh, yeah. Mama took care of me.
That's great. So did you actually have... Did you have your babies at home?
Oh, no, in the hospital.
In the hospital.
Well, in the hospital, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else that you're like, that you think, okay, go ahead.
When Tommy was born, he stayed in the hospital a month after I had him because he weighed 4 pounds when he was born and he lost down to 3 pounds.
Oh.
And back then they wouldn't let you bring him home until they weighed 5 pounds, and they couldn't get milk to agree with him. But Daddy'd come home. He was so proud of that boy. Daddy'd come home from Exxon, eat supper, take a bath, and go out there to see him. And the nurses thought that was his daddy instead of his granddad.
Well, Tommy was the first boy.
Mm-hmm.
And then boom, all y'all had so many boys.
And the nurses, when we went to get him, when they said we could bring him home, the nurses said, well, I thought that was the daddy. I said, no, his daddy's overseas.
Oh my goodness. That's so funny.
And then we had brought him home. We had to keep the room the same temperature. And on New Year's Day, he got sick and we had to go back to the hospital.
Oh, wow.
And
So was he premature?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
is he?
8 months.
Oh, okay.
And see, when I was pregnant with Diane, I got uremic poison. And,
What is that?
Kidneys.
Oh.
And I was going to swelling again with Tommy, and the doctor didn't want me to go into labor because of having the uremic poison.
Maybe you looked at the
I
cake
carried
and saw your
Diane.
name on it.
Diane.
Mother.
Oh, you meant.
And so that's the reason he was taken at 8 months.
Right,
Because of
right,
that.
right.
You know, and it just took him a long time. And the doctor said, he said a 7-month baby is better to live than an 8-month baby.
Why?
I guess
The lungs.
lungs and everything. And he said, you'll have a lot of trouble with him. Well, the first year it was nothing but trouble.
Oh, great.
And we finally raised him on goat milk. That's what I raised him on.
But y'all lived,
Usually stubborn.
he lived at,
I lived in Baytown, moved out to Old Baytown in the garage apartment there.
so not with
Not with Mother and them. But
Yeah.
after he got out of the hospital and finally got well enough for me to get into an apartment by myself.
Wow. So anything else? I think you had mentioned that something else about Mississippi or Satin. And what I would like to do is sit down and write down a timeline of where all y'all moved. I mean, y'all moved back and forth to Satin like 50 times. So, I want to sort of write out a timeline of where y'all were, so that, and like you, Lily, you say when
Mine's very short.
well, but you say when we lived in the country. What does that what when you say that, what does that mean?
City Ball.
Okay, so where was that? Was that Schilling Street?
No, that was on Lynchburg.
Wallaceville.
Go out
Wallaceville
North
Road.
Main and go back.
Wallaceville Road.
Okay.
Wallaceville Road.
So I don't really know where that falls into the timeline. So we'll figure. We'll sort of decipher all of
I went
that.
from Schilling Street to Country.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was so y'all lived there and then moved to Hines.
About 2 or 3 years.
But I don't understand. So when were you were in Alamo, Mom?
Well, they
It was
lived
in Alamo 2 different times. We
What?
moved to Schilling Street, and then when we moved out to Cedar Brow, and then we moved on Hines Street. That was back in Alamo.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't guess I
You
really
went far.
realized that. Yeah. I gotta get back to Alamo.
Save
It was a
Alamo.
good school. We had an excellent principal.
It's gone now.
And an
I
excellent...
know, but we still remember the Alamo around here.
Yeah.
That's Alamo Elementary School or
Yes.
Yeah.
primary
You
school.
used to go from first grade to fifth, and they put first grade to sixth in it.
Oh,
I went from the first grade to sixth.
I
okay.
only went to 5th, and then went to Anson Jones for 6th, and then Horace Mann for 7th, 8th, and 9th, and Robert E. Lee for 9th. I mean, 10th, 11th, and 12th.
Well, I went straight from Alamo to Horseman to middle school.
Now, I know, Margaret, when you were talking about school, you said that school for you only went up to the 11th grade.
They added the 12th grade the year that I dropped out.
Oh, really? So the following year?
Yeah.
So it would have been the class after you that would have gone from 11th to 12th
I'd
grade?
had to go into 12th grade.
Oh, you
Yeah,
would
they
have
added-
gone into.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you would have been the first class in 12th grade. Okay. I wonder when they did that. That's interesting. Okay, so anything else? We have about 7 minutes on this, and then we can download this and get another one if there's more y'all want to talk
Okay, now,
about.
Patty, Velma married Bill. How long had they been out of high school and moved to Houston?
No, they moved to El Paso. He was in the service.
No. He came in, he was in the service, and they got married and went to Georgia. They got married and took 2 or
Yeah,
3
come
days
by
time.
Longview, because I wasn't there when they got married. They come by Longview to see us.
Patty was
Going to
married to
Georgia.
Charles then. And then Velma got married next. Then I got married next.
Mm-hmm.
Then I got
Velma
married.
got married in Miss Johnson's house.
Uh-huh. Yvonne got married in Miss Johnson's house
Uh-huh.
the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Which one of them got leg hurt when we got married? It was Yvonne?
That one,
Yvonne, when,
that
No,
no,
when I
not
got
when,
married.
not us. No.
When I got married.
when
When
they shut the
Gene
door
and
on
Charlie
the
got
leg,
married.
yeah.
Okay, that's fine, yeah, when
Yeah.
Charlie got married, you got those
Yeah.
slammed on.
Yeah, my leg was bruised for months.
Oh,
We thought she broke it
what happened?
because the car door came on it.
Well, Charlie didn't know, your daddy didn't know that the car door was, I was opening the car door. My leg got squeezed
They
between
followed us from the church to our car.
the front door, and it got squeezed in between the front door and that rim.
Oh,
And it made a real bad bruise on my leg.
and my dad was trying to shut the door on you?
No,
He didn't know he was that close, I
Oh.
don't think. And it would just happen to be, and it could have been broken my leg though.
Oh, wow.
It was real bad.
Wow.
they had tried to block us out of the
Yeah.
driveway, Yvonne and EJ, because we were going into Houston.
That was a big deal, then to
Follow.
follow.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know.
Yeah. So when y'all got married, I mean, did they put the cans on your car and stuff like that? Is that how they decorated cars?
Well, our car, when we got married, they had cans in there, and they was fooling with the air cleaner on our car. I guess they was going to take Bill and EJ. And so we came out about that time, and they got in the back seat of our car. Well, we didn't know that. Well, we got down into the road, and this air cleaner filter thing that fell off. So we pulled over, and that's when we found that Bill and EJ was in the back seat of our car. So
He was ornery,
he,
being ornery.
Freddie got out and raised the hood, and he saw what happened. So he just chunked the air cleaner thing, the air, and made them walk home. Hear that?
Well, good.
And we went on into, we stayed all night on the other side of Houston, Sealy, and then went on into San Antonio for our honeymoon.
They couldn't catch us from then.
No, after that they couldn't catch us. We had
Something.
That was in Mother Nim's house, well, not Miss Johnson's, right?
That was when we left Miss.
Well,
I
that's
got
at church,
married. I got married at Stuart Heights
Right,
Church.
yeah, I remember
And
that
then,
now.
and I
reception at
wore
Mother's.
Valma's
Yeah.
wedding gown.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And
Have you
then
still got it?
yeah, my anniversary.
Oh, that's right.
And then we had a reception at Mama's house.
That's really cool. So
And the
anything?
cake was sliding sideways and sliding there, about to fell off the.
And it was, well, I don't know why we didn't get out in the yard.
Would have been hot outside too.
August.
August, yeah.
August.
In Baytown.
But the wedding we was just going to have a small wedding and it got out of proportion.
Well, imagine that.
Like it always does.
Yeah, I know it.
Oh my goodness. So
Yeah, Ed Richmond, the guy I worked for, they had planned it to,
Well, we had reservations in Houston to stay all night that night.
they had planned it, they had set it up with a motel, we were supposed to stay at it in Houston. Well, they was gonna have the police department come in and arrest us because we was
Underage and we were not married.
and
I didn't remember
We
that.
we got wind of it, and so we went on down. We didn't even stop at that motel. We went on down to the next town.
oh,
Got a little old motel room
Sealy.
in Sealy.
oh, that's funny because you wouldn't be arrested.
Oh, you're going to be arrested.
That's great.
Because we didn't have no proof showing we was married. Because a marriage license came back through mail.
Oh, that's right. Well, I guess so.
Oh, gosh, I bet Daddy thought, oh, no more son-in-laws.
That's laughter.
No more son-in-laws. I don't want any more of this.
Oh, that's so funny.
We got one more left. No, son-in-law, but brother-in-law. I said, you got one more brother-in-law left.
Yeah, one left.
One.
One's all, yeah.
All right then. Well, this is about to be the end. So we'll just what? We'll just wrap it up right here. Say thank you to all the Campbell girls.
Thank you, Kelly, for interviewing us. We're so proud of you.
Oh, well, thank you.
Thanks
Thank
for a
you.
lovely weekend.
My pleasure.
Trying to make all those brownie
She's
points.
trying to get brownie points.
Well, she's got them now. Hello.
What's that race car running around there?
What are you going to
Oh, I
say?
don't know. What is that?
I won the game.
Mother, are you
Anyway,
playing a game
yes,
while we're
she's playing
doing
the
this?
game.
All the time we're doing this.
And
She's
what
playing
am I
cards
going
all
to
the time
say?
we're doing this.
Mother. Okay.
I think it's wonderful to have all these
I
facts
can multitask.
remembered.
Well, we're going to pass this on to all, we're going to
Not Facebook.
putting on Facebook. No, it'll be too long. But we'll see what we need to do if we need to cut it or, edit it at all, which I really don't think we will. We'll just put it on a DVD and,
Pictures too.
Do you think that
Yeah.
little shop's open?
Okay, it's time to
What
go.
shop?
Watch y'all.
Right on
She
down
trying
the
to cut
street.
you off, Kelly.
Well, this is about to cut off anyway,
5:30,
so it's okay.
So
I just
bet
don't-
they're closed.
Okay, so this is January 15th, 2012.
5:33.
My mother's birthday.
75
Seven-
years?
75th
75
birthday. Just wanted to time date all of this. And so,
75 years.
yay, thank you very much.
Celebrate a birthday.